What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about car insurance, man. Car insurance is a huge fucking scam. Now, I made a video about this probably like last year and a half ago or 2 years ago about reasons on how I view car insurance, but like car insurance is a huge big ass scam because it's like, why the fuck are they charging you so much money? Like, let's say an average 200 to 400 a month, right? Usually I'll pay around 200 a month, sometimes 300, but 200 a month on average. But the lesser you pay monthly, the less they'll cover your total cost when you get into an accident, basically, regardless if it's your fault or not. It could be a natural disaster. The less car insurance you pay, the more you have to pay up front when it comes to the damages your car has. And it could be like a natural disaster. It could be a fucking car crash, anything like that. So it's a fucking scam. Car insurance is not worth it, but it sucks. Like if you don't have car insurance and you have a car, then it's illegal. Then you get pulled over, and then you either get a ticket, or I think you get your car taken away, or you go to jail. It's either the three, and it's just like it's useless though. It's a scam because, and people make good points. People are talking about how, like, on social media, they're talking about how, like, car insurance, like, if you have it for such a long time, all the extra money that you paid, especially like if you never got into a car accident or anything like that, but not even that, but just paying for car insurance in general, they should help pay for your oil changes, new brakes, new tires, and stuff like that. And I definitely agree because, like, the amount of money we're paying for these car insurances every year whenever we have a car, compared to like the car insurance companies itself not giving us our money back for not having accidents, or the amount of money we pay into, when we get into a car accident, we still got to pay the cost that these companies decide how much we need to pay, despite us giving them so much money monthly that could cover the total cost of the damage. No, it doesn't work like that. Logically, it will make sense, right? Because it's like, let's say, like, over a year, I pay 200 a month over a year, right? For the car insurance company. That's so 200 times 12. I don't know on the top of my head, but what's it say? That's at least 3,000, right? That's definitely over 3,000. So let's say 3,000, right? So that's $3,000. You get into a car accident only once throughout the whole year, or let's say after that 1 year, you paid 12 months worth of $200 for your car insurance, right? Let's say as soon as the new year starts, you get into a car accident. Let's say that the total damages is like let's say $1,000 total, right? Now all the money you put in these car insurance companies, right? It'll only cover half of it. No, fuck it. Let's say the whole damage is $2,000, right? Your car insurance will cover half of it, only because you're paying a little bit amount of money, 200 a month, right? So they'll probably give you like 20% off. So let's say, like, you get into a car accident, it's $2,000 total. You realistically have to pay like $1,000 on a real life scenario. They don't go by how much money you put into their insurance over the years, over these months and stuff like that. You could get them so much more money compared to the total cost of the car accident. But because of how these insurances work, and because how they like to overcomplicate things and make excuses to not cover your total cost, and they'll find ways to take your money, they will not cover the full cost, unfortunately, unless you're paying like basically like 100% each month. And so the 200 a month, that's very, very cheap. You're not going to get anything out of it. If you get into a real accident, they're not going to cover most of that cost. It doesn't matter how many months you put in. It doesn't matter how many years you give them money, despite the lower cost per month. It could equal up to 10,000. If you get into one accident, you're still gonna have to pay $1,000 to $2,000. Even the total accident total is like 3,000. That's how they do it. So it's just a bunch of bullshit, man. Because it's like, and I feel like that should be a rule. If you never get into any accidents, you should get either a refund of all the money you put into it over the year, each and every year, and or have these insurances. Actually, it should be both. If you have a car insurance for over a year and you got into no accidents, they should give you a refund. Also, regardless if you have an accident or not, these car insurance, because all this money you're putting in, these car insurance should be able to cover anytime you get an oil change, anytime you get new brakes, every time you need a new tire change. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. But that's America. That's how this society runs shit. They'll find any ways to take your money. So that's all I got to say. Have a good one. Peace.